Hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm just going to walk you through an installation of Lightning within a Vagrant box that's available for free online. And this is basically just going to get you up and running with a standard vanilla Lightning install. So if you go to the page here, github.com/magdavi/lightning-demo, there is a clone source here, and you can just copy that. And you want to go into your terminal. I'm doing this on a Mac. It would be about the same on Linux. Windows, I'm not too sure about. You're going to have to figure out how to use Git for your own there. So I'm going to do git clone, and then I'm going to paste this. And that's going to close it. That's going to clone it. This is a very small repository. It basically just has a couple startup scripts and a Vagrant file. So I'm going to do cd space lightning demo and cd space Vagrant to get into the Vagrant folder. You have to already have Vagrant installed. If you need directions on that, you can just Google it. They're pretty easy. It's just a package that you download and install. And I'm going to type Vagrant up. And what this is going to do is this is going to actually go through and start provisioning a virtual box that has everything that's needed in there. So with every framework you install, you've got the choice of Apache or Nginx, or there's a few other web servers out there. It runs on PHP, so you do need PHP installed. It works with PHP 5 or 7. This Vagrant box is going to install PHP 5, and you can see here it runs this. Here's the Nginx configuration that it installs. It's pretty simple. Most of the actual work is handled within the Lightning framework. And there's this script that it runs on startup, which basically just this pre-populates a password into the SQL server. This installs Nginx, PHP, MySQL Server, the adapters, things like that. This it basically just downloads the actual Lightning code repository. So inside of this project, there's a Git submodule link, which basically just links to another Git project, which is the main project that has the actual Lightning code. And then here we're creating a database that we can access. So this is something that if you're setting this up on your own server where you already have MySQL installed, you would just create a MySQL account. And here we're just setting a few environment variables to run the actual Lightning install script. The thing with this script is you can actually run it and you don't need to set any of these. This is just to kind of streamline the process. If you run this install script, if you're installing this on your own server, this script will actually take you through each of the components and ask you whether or not you want to install them. So there might be at some point where you want to reinstall some Lightning components, or maybe you skipped them because you didn't need them at the time, and you want to go back and run the installer. This will make sure that it asks you before you do things like install the database in case you don't want to corrupt the database that you already have in place. And that's pretty much it. It creates a logs folder and it copies the Nginx configuration file into place so that you have a site. Now the other thing this does is this has a host name of lightning.local, and so this is already configured up at this IP address. So as soon as you run this and as soon as it's done installing, you can actually go to http://lightning.local, and as soon as the server is up, it will do that. Now here you can see that there is one place where it's asking me for a password. This is because I have the hostname plugin installed for Vagrant, and what that's going to actually do is that's going to go in and edit my /etc/hosts file so that I don't need any domain services for this. This is basically automatically going to be in there so that when I pull up this website, it's going to connect to it directly. And so that's pretty much it. So what we're going to do now is just wait for this to finish installing, and as soon as that's installed, we'll be able to pull up the site. Okay, so now the install is complete and it installs everything that you need, including Compass, Gulp, a bunch of other tools like that for making sure all of your CSS and JS files are minified. And you can see that when I pull up the page now, lightning.local, we get a welcome page, and this is basically just a very basic page. And I'll make a few more videos to show how to go in and how to customize the templates and then how to also create custom page handlers. And that stuff is all designed to be extremely easy compared to, say, WordPress or Drupal, and still be lightweight enough so that when you run pages that are just static content, they still load really fast. So I'm going to log in here, and we're going to use the username admin@lightning.local, and the password is lightning. Now this was created, you can see it was run right here as a script, lightning user create admin. So let's say you were installing this on your own system and you didn't want to create this admin user. It's not going to create one when you run the actual lightning installer. In fact, if we go to Vagrant SSH, this is going to actually log us into the Vagrant box. And if we go to var www/demo, this is our install directory where we have all the files that were installed. And if you run Lightning is the directory where Lightning is stored, and Lightning is the actual command line interface for the entire project. So now here we can run this, which is basically a PHP script. We can run this user create admin, and I'll also make some videos showing you how you create your own command line endpoints like this. And so when we run this, it'll prompt me for an email address, and so let's do lightning2@lightning.local and password lightning, and now it actually just created that user in the database. So, but we already have one here, which is admin@lightning.local, and so I'm going to log into that one, and you can see now we're logged in and we get an extra admin menu which has some tools for basically access to some of the administrative tools that are here, and also it'll let you edit a page directly here. So that's pretty much it. You have a full Lightning install, and check out some of the other videos so you can see how to create custom handlers and customize your content and templates.